Hello everyone, it's V from IELTS Speaking. Welcome to sample answers to IELTS Speaking questions and topics. Today, we're going to talk about how to describe houses. The topic that I've prepared for you is this: describe your ideal house. In this video, I will show you how to answer the 4 questions here one by one. And of course, as usual, I will provide you topic-related vocabulary. At the end of this video, you will find my sample answer to this topic. Let's start. Normally, I would suggest you follow the same order of the guiding questions, but in this particular case, I would like to change the order a little bit. It makes more sense to me when we combine question number 1 and question number 2, and then question number 3 and question number 2 again. Let me explain in detail. Well, first, I will talk about the type of houses as well as the location of my ideal house, and I think it's necessary to explain why I want a house like that. And then I'll move on to talk about the features of the house, and once again, I need to give reasons for my preferences. The 4th question asks us about whether we can afford a house like that. So first, I will talk about how much it will cost and what I need to do, saving money or something like that, to afford such a house. Well, I have highlighted the new vocabulary that I think will give you a very good score for your vocabulary. And I have also included the meaning, the simple explanation one, so you can save your time from looking up the new words. And I will pronounce the new words, the words in bold for you as well. Speaking of types of houses, there's a wide range for you to choose from, and I will introduce to you several types, so you can choose the most suitable or the one that you like most to describe. First, let's take a look at some advantages of living in a beachfront villa. A villa, by definition, is a big house, usually in the countryside or near the beach. When you live in a beachfront villa, a good thing is you can enjoy cool sea breezes. Sea breezes. The second type that you may want to talk about is a mansion on the hill. A mansion is an immense house. And when you live on the hill, you can live in a sparsely populated area, so you can enjoy the peace and quiet there. Also, living in such a house, you can show your social status. Next, you can talk about a one-story house, which looks like the picture. And you may want to live in the vicinity of the downtown area, so you can live near public amenities. You can pronounce this word as amenity or amenity. And when you live near the city center, your house will be easily accessible. Be careful with this adjective. It's pronounced accessible with the stress on the second syllable, but the verb and the noun is access with the stress on the first syllable. Some people may prefer a garden house in the suburbs, so they can incorporate a green zone in the living space. And a garden like this can bring fresh air and vitality. Also, the garden can be a haven from the hustle and bustle of life. Haven, not heaven. Hustle and bustle. Notice that letter T is silent. Hustle and bustle. Moving on to question number 3, which is about the features of the house. You can talk about large glass windows, which will enable your house to be sunlight-filled and airy all the time. To some people, having ensuite bedrooms is essential. Ensuite. S-U-I-T-E is pronounced suite. S-U-I-T is pronounced suit. A kitchen which is well equipped with modern appliances. A spacious living room with family pictures hung on the walls. Spacious. Make sure that you pronounce cious with one sound or one syllable only. Shus, not shias. Idyllic means beautiful and peaceful. Idyllic. You may prefer to have an idyllic swimming pool instead of going to a public swimming pool. And it's useful to combat summer heat if you have a swimming pool to yourselves. Question number 4. Well, a house like that would cost an arm and a leg. Or you can say, it's beyond my reach at the moment, but hopefully it will be affordable to me in 10 years' time. That means in the next 10 years. And here are some plans that you can make to buy that house. Okay, before I finish, I want to show you my complete answer. Okay, I will time myself to make sure that it won't be no longer than 2 minutes. Let's start. If I had to describe my dream house, I would say it should be a one-story house in the vicinity of the downtown area. The reason for my preference is I love to live near public amenities. I think it would be so great and convenient. But still, I don't want to be influenced too much by city noise. Well, what's really important to me is to incorporate a green zone in the living space. So if possible, I will have a small garden because I think a garden will bring a lot of fresh air and add vitality to the house. Also, it will function as a haven from the hustle and bustle of city life. Speaking of other features of the house that I expect, well, what's really important is having a lot of glass windows so that my house can always be sunlight filled and airy. Also, it's crucial for me to have ensuite bedrooms because honestly, I always hate to share bathrooms. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how expensive a house like this can be, but I believe that it will cost an arm and a leg. And honestly, I think it's far beyond my reach at the moment. But hopefully, it will be affordable to me in around 10 years' time. I know that it's gonna be quite difficult to afford a house like this. But I will set it as my long-term goal and I will keep working for it. And that's all about my dream house. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and listening. For more lessons, let's go to facebook.com/speakenglish with Ivy. See you!